So, is there an explanation for why all these different worlds are kept up in Grunty's lair?
No.
Okay.
They just are. Because this is heavily inspired by Mario 64, basically, is the answer.
Yeah, alright.
Bottles is here, by the way.
Oh boy.
He does not teach us anything here, he just explains how note doors work. One of her powerful musical spells. Yeah, this requires you to have a total note score of 50. Which, now, like, it even still says your best note scores, which doesn't... That's not a thing anymore, it's just how many notes you've collected ever.
It's a localization error.
Yeah. In the original Japanese, it makes more sense. This game was made in Britain, by the way. By Englishmen who speak English. Yeah, we're at it. We are out here in the world. We have opened up Gruntilda's castle proper. And we can go around. Go down these steps even.
Alright, let's see what's in the basement.
There's a guy down here.
Alright, cool. Let's get out of here.
Yeah. These guys are fast travel. If you find another one that turns like a magenta, then you can warp back and forth between them.
They're color coded.
Yeah, it's handy. There's this thing we can't do anything with.
Big eye.
Yeah, there's big eyes. There's a puzzle for Treasure Trove Cove.
Gotta solve it.
And now Bottles has to explain to us that you can remove pieces from a puzzle as long as it's not finished.
You don't need to do that ever, right?
No. Like if you maybe put a whole bunch in one and can't finish it with what you have, and then you find another puzzle that has like a less strict requirement, you could come back and pull them out.
It is a good, it's a good quality of life thing that
yeah.
You wouldn't expect them to have the foresight to implement.
Yeah, like you never need to do it, but someone somewhere has needed to do it before.
Yeah.
Also, look, there's a person here. I've been ignoring her this entire time, despite pointing the camera at her like 6 times.
Brentilda.
Yeah, Gruntilda's nicer sister, Brentilda, who shows up in this game and then is never really brought up again.
Alright.
But she's got secrets to tell us. Every time we talk to her, she will tell us 3 facts about Gruntilda.
Oh boy.
Also, Gruntilda just kind of talks to you routinely as you walk around. That had nothing to do with me talking to Gruntilda.
Okay.
Grundy brushes her teeth with tuna ice cream flavored toothpaste. I didn't know they made that.
Baked beans.
Yeah. So these are random. There's like 3 or 4 different things they could be, and it randomly selects them every time you start a game. It's not like tied to which save you are or anything, it's fully random.
You'd better remember them.
Yep, they're important.
Do speedrunners even have to figure it out, or?
That's actually, there's quite a history to that, actually.
Oh boy, should we save it for when you get there?
Yeah, to make a long story short, they used to need them, and there was like a sort of luck thing where it's like, well, do I want to just like guess at it or what? And then they found a way to skip it entirely.
Interesting.
There's this place down here.
It's a nice waterfall.
Yeah, look at this little secret lagoon.
Oh.
This is not a lagoon, that's not what a lagoon is, but this is a place that it's secret.
A hole.
Yeah. There's a tree stump, and there's this thing.
Click Clock Woods.
Yeah, that you need a lot of puzzle pieces to finish this puzzle.
You sure do.
But there's no pedestal to stand on anyway, so I couldn't put anything in it if I wanted to. Also, Gruntilda's here. I don't think we need to fill up a video with facts about Gruntilda, though. There's also, I'm pretty sure there's a Mumbo token in this room as well, somewhere. Oh no, it's an extra life.
Oh.
Maybe they're both in here. Who cares? There's so many more Mumbo tokens than you need in this game. You don't need to worry that much about finding them all. Also, when you get close to a world, like the music, the Gruntilda's castle theme changes, and I really like that.
Yeah, we got a sea shanty going on right now.
Yeah.
And the Grunty's Lair theme takes from like an old nursery rhyme or something, right?
Yes, the Teddy Bear's Picnic.
Yeah.
Okay, this is the second world. It's Treasure Trove Cove. Ahoy there.
Ahoy there.
2 new moves here. Oh, so there's a Jinjo right there. What an easy to find guy. I'm gonna go in and get him.
Yep.
Oh no.
Oh, who could have seen this one coming?
Oh no. So, this guy, Snacker here, scariest thing in the world to me when I was a kid. And
Yeah.
I wish I knew that you could do this. I need to lure him. This is something not a lot of people know is possible, so I want to show it off. But it's a little difficult since he does despawn. Look, I killed Snacker. You can kill that motherfucker. That's another thing I didn't learn until I was an adult about this game.
Yeah, you killed a child's greatest nightmare.
Yeah, he does come back, but like, he will stop hassling you for a while if you do that.
That's all you need.
Yeah. Here's a nipper.
Oh. There's just something about like underwater frets in video games that really gets to the child mind, I think.
Yeah, I mean, like, you already have to deal with the fact that your controls are slower, and like, you have to breathe. And then that guy shows up, and it's like, man, you're adding more stress to an already stressful situation.
Yeah, plus the little theme song that kicks in.
Yeah. The not Jaws music.
Yeah.
So these guys, you can hit them twice to kill them, or as I showed a second ago, you can ground pound them, and that'll just kill them at once, and it'll also give you 2 honeycomb instead of 1.
It's a little feedback.
Yeah.
Thing.
I mistakenly called those guys nippers, but this guy is nipper.
Oh, what are the little ones called?
I could remember that eventually. I think it's
Are you
similar.
stumped again?
Yeah, I think it's similar to Nipper, like Clipper or something. Okay, this is the boss of Treasure Trove Cove. He attacks. You gotta peck him in the face. The more you hit him, the shorter the delay is between his claw swipes.
Huh.
But
Fun fact, Nipper uses Klungo's voice sounds.
oh, weird. I've never noticed that. Anyway, we beat him, and now we've gone into his shell, and he's not in here, so I guess he evaporated?
He died.
There's 2 little guys in here, so maybe it's like 2 children in a trench coat to get into an R-rated movie.
Maybe.
There's a Jiggy in here. We got a Jiggy for beating Nipper.
It is oddly difficult to find the name of these little crabs.
Snip it. It's Snip it.
Oh, wow, you actually did remember after
I told you
enough
I'd
time.
remember.
You're just a ticking time bomb of Banjo-Kazooie.
Oh yeah. You've already beaten the boss of this world. By the way, Banjo-Kazooie doesn't really have boss fights. But there is at least one thing in every world that you can kind of call a boss, so I do.
Yeah.
Look at that guy. Now that is a sad soul if I've ever seen one.
What a lost soul.
He's crying and everything. He is a sad soul.
This poor hippopotamus.
Mm-hmm.
Let's put him out of his misery.
Whose boat is named the Salty Hippo.
That's pretty good.
Pretty good name for a ship.
Getting washed up on the shore after I have a heated game and a moment at sea.
Also, he has the worst voice acting.
Yeah, he sounds like a gamer.
He was voiced by Grant Kirkhope, the composer, who I guess just belched into a microphone a couple of times.
Grant Kirkhope, also the early voice of Donkey Kong, I believe.
Yep, he voiced Donkey Kong, this guy, Mumbo Jumbo, the Jinjos. He did some voice acting in his time.
In retrospect, I hope he got paid for that.
I mean, he got paid because he was already on the staff. Yeah. Oh, do you mean like by Nintendo, like royalties because they had that sound bank of his, like up through 2006 or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, hopefully. Oh, look at this thing. Can't use it.
But there's a molehill.
I'll have to find a molehill.
There's a molehill.
I'll have to find a physically improbable molehill.
Yep, there's a molehill.
Yeah, in this 1 foot thick wooden plank.
I like how the second he comes out of the molehill, the little pad behind you lights up.
Yeah, it doesn't even like wait for him to explain how to do it. It's like, oh, you did it, you got it.
Nice, nailed it.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is one of the core principles of the theory that Bottles is actually a termite.
Yeah.
This is a pretty big piece of evidence for one of the biggest like fan arguments in the series.
Oh yeah, for sure. Also, I genuinely am not certain if you are joking or if that's a thing that you have seen theorized online.
No, it's just a joke.
Okay, because I could see people. This guy is called a lockup. They've got things in them.
Yeah.
And they open and close, and if you touch the teeth, it hurts. Check it out.
Understandable.
Well, that didn't work out because I didn't touch the teeth.
Oh, well.
Also, this guy's here.
Oh, unfortunate.
Yep. This is Yum Yum the clam. They're annoying because, check this out. You drop your stuff, and then they like, it's screwed up. These guys are jerks.
I guess they want your stuff.
Yeah, Yum Yum the clam. Did I climb up this
on the
already?
topic of
Yes.
On the topic of convoluted fan theories for rare games.
Great A4.
Yeah, there is quite a lot going on actually in other games, not this one.
That's why I thought that there might be genuine theories that Bottles is a termite or related to them, because the Great A4 is a thing that you can read about on the Donkey Kong wiki.
Yep, there is a lot of kind of like Dark Souls level filling in the gaps Donkey Kong lore about the Great Ape War and like Funky Kong's military career.
Yeah, there's like one enemy in a Donkey Kong Country game and like a sentence in the manual that just says like, oh, these guys, Donkey Kong, they're Kong family rejects, and then it just like, there's like 3 paragraphs on the orangutan's betrayal of the Kong family based on that.
There's also stuff about how Donkey Kong like lost his tail in the war.
Yeah. It is a wild ride. I highly recommend anyone watching this to look up the Great Ape-4 on the Donkey Kong fandom
Funky Kong is called the Brown Baron, like in his military career.
Oh yeah. Hey, take these. I found his treasure. It was in his ship.
Yep.
There is a speedrun tactic to give that to him while standing where the Jiggy spawns. It skips the Jiggy dance. I was kind of trying to pull it off, but didn't care enough.
Yeah, fair enough.
I just fucked up. Am I still recording? Yes, I am?
Yes.
Okay, good. I was concerned because I moved the keyboard so the cat wouldn't fuck with it, and then I stepped on it because I put it on the floor.
Why did you step on it?
Because I put it on the floor.
Why'd you put it on the floor?
Because the cat's on the desk.
Oh, you just gave the desk space over to the cat?
Yeah. He earned it.
Alright, I guess.
Here's our other ability for this level. We'll reach new heights with Banjo's up special.
It lets you jump.
Yeah.
It's Banjo's up B in Smash Bros. Ultimate.
Yeah. And he gave us an HP back. We got all the Cove's new moves. Now we have this high jump, but only on the pads. Gotta be on a pad to do a shock spring jump. But you can like jump off of it after you've triggered it and it still works. It's got nuance to it. So I landed down here by accident, so I guess we'll do this next.
I do not like that sound effect.
Yeah, he needed a pebble, so we gave him eggs, which I guess work.
Oh, kind of blew that up. What did he do?
Oh, there was a mine, like an underwater mine enemy floating above this water. When the water sank, it hit the ground and exploded.
Okay, that's what happened.
Yeah.
Leaky isn't like a terrorist or something.
I mean, he is, but it's unrelated.
Forbidden Banjo lore.
I gotta solve this puzzle. I can't imagine what the answer to this puzzle might be.
It's on the back of the cartridge. You gotta pull it out and take a closer look.
Yeah. You just have... You have 100 seconds to spell the name of the game you're playing. As technically, that means the answer to this was actually on the front of the cartridge.
Maybe it's on the back too.
Oh, I'm sure it is, like on all the copyright information that's always printed on the back of cartridge games. Yeah, we did it. We spelled Banjo-Kazooie.
Very
And
good.
this guy came out. He is a unique enemy who is not really that interesting. You can just kind of... Like, he takes 2 ground pounds instead of 1. That's what makes him unique, and also his color scheme.
Double crab.
Yeah, the double crab. Yeah, that's the sandcastle. Maybe we'll
The
see it
Joker
again
of
later.
crabs.
Maybe we'll see that later. Maybe we'll come back to the sandcastle.
Nope.
Nah, probably not. Look at that. That's a curious thing out there. Shark
Yep, look at
Food
that.
Island.
Look at that innocent island out there.
Yep, it's just an island with a sign on it.
Just a normal one out there.
Yep. It's just an island with a sign. Nothing more, nothing less. So, yeah, we've got flight. I didn't really mention
where'd Hippo
talk
guy
about
go?
it much when I got it, but yeah, we can fly, which allows us to like skip puzzles. Like, there's this whole jumping puzzle you're supposed to do, which I will do, but like, there's nothing stopping you from just flying to the end of it. There's nothing stopping you from doing that. But what you're supposed to do is use the shock spring jump to jump across all these little pillars. See, it's like a jumping, platforming challenge type thing. You know?
Yeah. Built into the environment even.
And you can
Kind
flutter
of.
jump after the shock spring jump. Yeah, that's a weird thing about flight in this game is a lot of the times you can just skip parts of levels with it. And like there's beta footage of Banjo just taking off into flight whenever he wants. And I think they probably changed that because they realized a platformer where you can ignore all of the platforming is a little weird.
Yeah.
Well, let's head out into the water and grab that thing.
Yeah, yep, nothing bad'll happen out here.
Nope. Jaws
Oh,
does not.
there's the bat.
Oh no. That's Snacker. He's here.
It's just bumping up on your crate.
Yeah. He does that. Grab that Mumbo token. Mumbo is not in this level, by the way.
Good riddance.
Wow. Do you just hate every character in this series? Or what?
They're all terrible.
Oh. Even Kazooie?
No, Kazooie's the only good one.
Alright, what about Banjo? He's a nice boy.
Banjo's dead weight.
Alright, I guess I can't argue that one. Look at that.
Oh.
It's like a letter from the alphabet.
It's like a Y with a bottom part.
Yeah. We follow the clues. We can fly between them, but I'm gonna do it on foot so I can get all these collectibles while I'm at it. Get all of these notes just sitting here on these staircases. And this guy's here. He's got Mumbo tokens in him. Like
Whoa.
this is a veritable trove of treasure in this cove.
It is. There's a great deal of treasure.
There's a lot of treasure in this cove trove.
Yep, there's a lot of troves
Yeah.
in this cove.
Yeah. This is a fun little
Not really
platform.
many ways to splice it.
And another thing you could just ignore because you can fly in this level.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. Now we're gonna just jump in the water.
Yeah, that's a good decision.
Yeah. Something important in this water.
It's a shark.
Yeah. Shark's important. He's got several different lines he'll say when he gets a taste. So there's our second empty honeycomb for this level.
Yeah, same.
Yeah. You can like look inside of them and kind of see what they've got and decide whether or not it's worth the effort of jumping in.
Yeah, most of them ain't worth it.
Yeah. This is the guy that touched the ground and exploded.
Oh, okay.
They chase you in the water and explode when they touch you, and they do a lot of damage, and I should probably stop being so cavalier and be like, oh, I'll just show off getting fucked up.
Yeah, I'll show off dying.
I mean, at some point I should probably show
Children's
off the
game.
dying animation. Luckily it's very easy to get your HP back in this game.
Oh yeah. Saw a letter over there.
Oh no.
What do you mean, oh no?
Oh no, letter. First we gotta do this. Gotta finish what we started up here. Which is picking up everything in this trove of coves.
Cove of Troves.
Yeah, I don't care about that one up though. I do care about this guy. I care about him and I want him to be safe.
Do the different colored Jinjos have like different names?
No, they're all just Jinjo. I guess they're orange Jinjo, yellow Jinjo. Like you could do that.
I thought they would be like the Pac-Man ghosts where they all have names.
You know, knowing Rare, you would think they would have done that, but they didn't. Like typically they do stuff like that. Like the
I
new
figured they would've,
ukulele
like-
that came out, you're rescuing like bee soldiers, and every one of them has unique drawn art for them, a name, and like a one-sentence description of the kind of person they are.
Yeah, you figure they would like fit in and kind of like off-color joke or something in one of those too, or like a poop joke or something.
Yeah, there's so many possibilities, and they left them all right there on the floor.
Like a pink one and call it Pinky or something.
No, Pac-Man
Some
already
kind
did
of
that.
euphemism. Alright, yeah.
They could call them Inky, Blinky, Pinky, Clyde.
Yeah.
That's legit names. Oh no. I'll never find him now. Where could he possibly be? I guess
no.
we need to give up.
The search is over.
Like, logically, I know that it's just easy puzzles because this is the very beginning of the game, but I just like to think that everyone in this world is just aggressively stupid.
I mean,
Which
it
is
seems
also
pretty
accurate,
plausible.
like, everyone in this world is kinda dumb.
Like, you saw the crab who was like, solve my puzzle, and just wrote the answer on the wall.
Yeah. How
And then this
Blubber
hippo who
here
can't
lost
swim.
his... Yeah, he lost his gold and it's just in his ship.
It's not very confident people in here.
Yeah. Here's
It's a hippo who can't swim. What's wrong with it?
Yeah, that is kind of screwed up. This is a cool place because it's so high up that we can't hear the music anymore.
The band is out of earshot now.
Yeah. You just hear some wind and birds.
It's like it's strangely climactic, kind of.
Yeah.
Makes you think there's gonna be a boss
So I have
fight or
good
something
news,
up here.
everyone. I've been awarded a gamer pick.
Is it? No, never mind.
As you can guess, that was added in the Xbox Live version. There are no gamer picks to unlock on the Nintendo 64 version of this game.
There's gamer pics and it's just pictures of like Grant Kirkhope giving you a thumbs up.
Yeah.
They just like put in a picture of Monster Energy or whatever kids drank.
Yeah. Anyway, which switch is up here behind the lighthouse? It's another easy one. Later they will get more complicated to find once you go out into the world. But for now, it's pretty simple. Also, there's this whole elaborate, like, there's some platforming to do, there's like a shock spring jump thing. You could just fly up here. There's nothing stopping you from just coming up here and collecting this Jiggy by flying.
Freedom.
Yeah. Like, half of this world's challenges could just be ignored if you want to. And I kind of appreciate that, honestly. Later
You
stages...
just got the flight tool.
Yeah, later stages are a little bit more restrictive with flight, but like, this is the first place you get it, you know?
Yeah, they want you to experiment with it.
Yeah, they want you to feel like you've really got the cool stuff.
Feel empowered.
I slammed too late. This has
That's
the thing where if you do a ground pound just before you land, you don't take damage, but I did it too early.
That's the classic.
Yeah. Anyway,
I think my favorite instance of that is probably Mario Sunshine because of how like high you can get in the hub world. Anyways, nice stats.
Yeah, we did it. We have finished Treasure Trove Cove.
Pretty cool.
I really like Treasure Trove Cove. It's a really good second level. It ratchets things up a good amount from Mumbo's Mountain without like being too much. It's got...
But a professional Banjo gamer makes it look simple.
Yeah.
Alright, well you...
Professional
This one's
Banjo
tough.
gamer. Like, also, it's got good music, it's got a good aesthetic, it's a cool place. And we got which switch Jiggy out of the whole deal. So yeah, we never have to come back down here again. Say goodbye to
Goodbye,
the
Treasure Trove
she
Cove.
shanty version of Teddy Bear's Picnic.